Well, parents, it's that magical time of year again when our kids are going to be out of our hair and back in the classroom. Oh, yes, back to school is coming. So, in preparation for back to school, let's talk about homework. Let's talk about how elementary schoolers, back when I was in school, and I'm class of 97, had homework every once in a while. Sometimes you can't finish a thing in class, you take it home. Sometimes they give you extra work to reinforce information, and you take that home, and the parents will help you with that, or they won't if you don't need the help, and you go back and you turn it in 20 minutes of your afternoon to reinforce a concept, and we're good. This is a good learning thing, right? Now let's talk about my daughter, who is now almost 26 years old, and the absolute hellish amount of homework that she had the whole time she was in school, save kindergarten. My daughter would sit and cry after an hour and a half at my table with me, trying to complete the insane amount of work that was assigned as extra, because she always finished everything inside of class. And I would send her back to school with incompleted assignments and a note. And I used to get phone calls home about that shit too. All the way through high school, all the way up until graduation. My child did not complete your homework today, because she completed all of her work in class and she maintains good grades on her completed work, and you have assigned my child more than 2 hours worth of work. I put a hard limit on my child of 1 hour for homework. She's already demonstrated that she knows and understands your concepts. She can put them into practice. If you gave her a test at the end of the week, if she never looked at this information again, she could pass every test that you put in front of her. I was the same way in school. I get it. There's no reason for 8, 9, 10, 11 hours of instruction and reinforcement in 2024 when out here in real life, these kids have Google in their pockets. They can research things and find information so much faster than those of us who were limited to going to a library and searching through books for information. And to expect from my child, any of our children, to devote all of their time in a public school setting to reinforcing and hammering home basics that don't need to be hammered any further, because at this point you're just putting hammer marks in the fucking wall. My child deserves free time. My child deserves social time. My child deserves time to get a motherfucking job if he wants to. And she deserved the motherfucking time to get a job if she wanted to. No reason for this. Parents, I'm going to tell you right now, if your kids are overloaded with homework and it's not incompleted work from school, set a limit. Guard your child's free time and teach them that it is okay to just take time for themselves. We don't owe our time outside of what we're getting paid for to a company, and we don't owe all of our time to anyone outside of ourselves. When it's time to receive the education, take the time to receive it. But once you've received it, now that time belongs to you. This is an important lesson for our children. It really is. Take my advice or leave it. I really don't give a fuck. But have a great day. And good luck with your back to school shopping.